It's been a long time. Did you really think I'd forget?
The message icon blinked like a heartbeat. She pressed play. Ms. Carter, this is Officer Hale. We need you to come in. It's about one of your students, Josh Turner. He named you in his note. Please call back. Rachel froze. Her breath caught. And for the first time in her life, she didn't move. Rachel had counseled hundreds of students, but Josh Turner, he was different. A soft-spoken boy with ink-stained fingers from the sketches he made during lunch. A kid who smiled politely but never deeply. Someone who kept showing up, even when life gave him every reason not to. And he trusted her. That was the part she couldn't bear. Because last week, when he sat across from her, shoulders hunched, voice barely above a whisper, he said, "Ms. Carter. I'm just tired. Tired in a way that sleep can't fix." She had taken his hands, looked him straight in the eyes, and promised. "You're not alone, Josh. You're not going anywhere. I'm here." But life, cruel and unpredictable, always seemed to slip through the cracks between good intentions. So when she heard "note," her stomach twisted. She replayed the voicemail over and over, but something inside her refused to dial back. Her palms were sweating. Her throat was tight. A single, terrifying thought kept looping. I failed him. She sat at her kitchen table, staring at a mug of cold coffee she had no memory of pouring. The daylight through the window felt too bright, too normal, mocking her. Then, bang bang bang. A knock at the door. "Ms. Carter?" Officer Hale's voice was gentle but urgent. She opened the door, bracing for the worst. "It's Josh," he said. He tried to hurt himself. But he asked for you. He's at County General." Her knees almost gave out. "He's alive?" Her voice sounded foreign. "Yes. But he's asking for you." Something inside her cracked open, pain, relief, fear, all tangled together. She grabbed her coat. The drive to the hospital felt endless. Every traffic light was a punch in the chest. Every memory of Josh, his quiet laughter, his timid thank yous, felt like a blade. When she stepped into the hospital corridor, Mrs. Turner rushed toward her. "Where were you?" the woman cried. "He kept saying your name. He kept asking if you'd come." Rachel swallowed hard. "I'm here now," she whispered. Mrs. Turner wiped her eyes. He said he left you something. On your desk at school. We found a note in his room too. And your name was in it." Rachel's breath caught again. She didn't want to read anything. Not yet. Not before she saw him. Officer Hale led her to a door. "He's stable," he said softly. "Just, be gentle." She nodded, palms trembling. Inside the room, Josh lay pale and exhausted, eyes half open. Machines beeped steadily, the sound oddly comforting. When he saw her, he blinked back tears. "Ms. Carter?" Her heart shattered. "I'm here, Josh," she said, pulling a chair beside him. "I'm right here." He stared at the ceiling. "I didn't want to die," he whispered. "I just wanted the pain to stop. And I thought, maybe if I wasn't here, no one would have to worry about me anymore." Rachel's voice broke.
But we do worry about you. I worry
about you.
You matter,
You
Josh.
matter, Josh.
More than you know.
More than you know. He shook his head weakly. "I thought I was a burden. You're not. You never were. And you never will be." Silence filled the room, thick, heavy, healing. After a long pause, he said, "I'm sorry." "No," Rachel said firmly, wiping a tear from her cheek. "You don't apologize for hurting. You come to us. You let us help." He closed his eyes, finally letting himself breathe. Mrs. Turner entered, face softening when she saw Rachel holding his hand. "I can't thank you enough," the woman whispered. "He kept saying you were the only one who ever listened." Rachel bowed her head. Listening, she'd always thought it wasn't enough. But sitting there, watching Josh cling to hope like a fragile thread, she realized something. Sometimes listening was the thing that saved lives. The next morning, Rachel walked into her office at Briarwood High, bracing herself. That something Josh left for her was on her desk, a folded sheet of notebook paper with her name in shaky handwriting. Her hands trembled as she opened it. Inside was a sketch, a drawing of her. Her sitting in her office chair, smiling gently, leaning forward as if saying, "Tell me everything." Below it, in small messy letters, he had written, "You were the first person who saw me." A single tear dropped onto the page. That was when the twist hit her, hard, unexpected, undeniable. Josh hadn't called out for her because she failed him. He had called for her because he believed she could save him. She had been replaying the wrong story in her head all along. Her phone buzzed. A message from Mrs. Turner. "He wants you to visit again today. If you can." Rachel exhaled, long and shaky, but filled with purpose. She grabbed her coat. She was going. Later that evening, the school held an emergency mental health assembly, rare, raw, necessary. Parents filled the auditorium. Students whispered, confused and scared. Rachel stepped onto the stage. Her voice was steady but thick with emotion. "Someone you know is hurting," she said. "Someone you've laughed with, someone you've sat beside in class, someone you think is fine, might be fighting a battle you can't see." The room went still. "And sometimes," she continued, "the smallest act of kindness, the smallest moment of listening, is the thing that pulls them back." She didn't mention Josh. But the message was clear. Afterward, dozens of students lined up to talk to her. Some thanked her. Some cried. Some said they wanted help. And for the first time in weeks, maybe years, Rachel felt something lift inside her. She wasn't failing. She was fighting. And now, she wasn't fighting alone. 2 weeks later, she visited Josh again. He was smiling, a real smile, brighter than she'd ever seen. "I'm drawing again," he said. "And, talking more." "That's good," Rachel whispered, patting his shoulder. "That's really good." As she left the hospital, Officer Hale nodded at her. "You saved him," he said. She shook her head gently. "No. We saved him, together." And for the first time in a long time, she believed it. Sometimes the help we give others becomes the lifeline that saves us too. If this story touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who might be carrying their own quiet battle. And if you believe in stories that heal, and remind us that none of us are ever truly alone, follow us for more.